Okay, boys, let's do this trade review, man. Good day. 2 wins, 2 trades, 2 wins. Okay. Today was choppy so it's kind of sketchy. But um 2 wins, man. It's like 400 something. Nothing crazy, but it's more than I'm used to. And base hits, baby. Base hits. Just get those base hits, dude. People keep saying that shit. They're right. This is trade number one. So we're seeing the supply zone. It's the first decent one we've seen with all this shit. This is also pre-market. This is like 8, I think. Yeah, 820. So I get in on that second candle. Um, you're gonna see how much I move my shit. I can't stay still because I'm so 80 HPV. It looks good on the 5 minute. Just remember, this was happening really. This is 5 times speed. This is happening really slow. This whole trade took 25 minutes, dude. So that's probably that pre-market volume. Um, Speed it up again. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's looking like it's gonna hit that high. That's what I want. But the mistake I made today on both things was I wasn't measuring my R to R, which is really what I need to be doing because I took this first one I think was like 10 point risk. The second one was more like 20, so I really need to make sure I'm getting that back. So it stalled a little bit right here, and I was sketchy because we had the initial balance high from yesterday. That blue line is yesterday. So it already rejected off of there, but I'm thinking this is pretty good. We're pushing above the EMA. And then you're going to see it takes like 80 million hours to get past there. And here's the other thing I didn't do well today. I kept moving my stop. So here I'm thinking it's going to just break down because of these wicks. So I'm trying to lock in my 10 points right here. And you're going to see what happens because it does go up, right? But the problem is you can't be moving your stop, dude. And I did that twice. You're gonna see I almost did it in this. I almost did it here, and I almost got myself out. Um, Checking the 5 minutes, so it's pushing off. Nice, 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 nice. And um, I'm just trying to let this run. I'm kind of getting greedy though. You see that wick? I put my take prop. That wick was crazy absorption. Um, so like I don't know if I saw it form in the 1 minute. But that just means we're probably going to go back down. Eventually, it might go up, and I think it did. But I should have gotten out. I should have at least gotten out at that high, right here, right here. Should have gotten out at the high. I'm getting a little freaked out. Obviously, getting red. But this is where you just gotta let it play out. Don't move that stop. Have faith, but also take profit when you're supposed to take profit. I think it ran up to like almost 500, and I'm like, oh no, yeah, that wick. That was the one that was like big absorption time. Look at how fast it moves. That's in real time. It just appears. So that's insane. But and if my take profit had been a little lower, it would have got me out. But that's just like, okay, sellers are crazy right now. They do not want price to go that high. Um, but I'm like thinking it's gonna go back up, and that was stupid. And I think I actually move my stop loss again. Like, don't be doing this shit. So this is where like, we're at 450 yeah. We go up to 500 while I'm open. I could have gotten out right here, but I got so greedy. This is where burden, especially on a day like this, dude, there's not enough directionality. Just take it, man. Just take it home. I took two trades and I didn't even get back to my open profit on this. Um, so the rest kind of doesn't matter, but I end up taking that 10 points. I'm like, oh, it's going to bounce off the initial balance again. It does not. It does not do that. It takes me right there. So 200. Look, it's a W. Okay. But obviously, I need to get better at managing trades, right? So this is number two. Um, we'll go over this on the charts. What time are we at? Oh, dude, I'm like a fucking bird. So yeah, we got time. We'll go over this on the charts. Um, so this was a little sketchy because that wick broke the supply zone. But this looks like a good push up. And I had this supply, I was expecting it to at least tap into this. Sorry, that's a demand zone. That's the supply zone on top. I'm expecting it to at least touch that supply zone up top. See how shitty the 5 minute looks? It's just like sideways wicked bullshit. Um, when your chart looks like a millipede like that, it's not a great time to trade, dude. But here I am. I think this was afternoon. Yeah, this was noon. TradeMate says I make the most money between like 10 and noon. So I'm trying to see what moves I can find there. But today there was nothing. It was just a bad day. Here's what I did do. I followed most of my rules. I didn't widen my stop loss. I didn't overtrade. Once I took two, I said I'm done. There were a couple of like setups that you could have taken, but this one really sketched me out though because it kept looking like a reversal. Um, and we got a spill in the house, fellas. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. That's why I have this up. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Um, so the 5 minute looks really shitty, but I'm trading the 1 minute. I'm thinking about trading the 5 minute. I'm thinking about back testing on Forex, dude. Because there are some strategies there. I'll share with you. Maybe we'll back test together, bro. Bro, come back test with me. Yeah, I'm straight. Just back test with me, bro. No, our wives don't have to come. So you like obviously I'm like, do I move my stop loss? The answer is no. The answer is always don't move your stop loss. Unless you're in like because I'm thinking this could still be bullish. Um that's why I'm thinking this could still be bearish because of that supply zone. I'm thinking it may not tap that and just go straight down. And that's why I'm kind of sketched out. But this is looking like an uptrend. You have this low with the spike. You have a new low set, engulfing on that one. This is where it kind of takes off through and I'm like, oh, what just happened to me on the other one is going to happen again. But then it gets down there, and I'm like, so I could have taken it at a high, or like at least at the EMA. But I have trauma from that wick that spiked down and lost all my open gain. So yeah, I hold on a little bit longer, which is what you should be doing. I moved it to break even, if you notice. No, I didn't. But I did move it up. I don't think that's a bad spot, but really should be leaving it there. And there we go. So I took it at the we'll go look at that trade. I took it at the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? I took it at the middle, what do you call it? This is the middle of the initial bounce. Okay. Does the formation of zone follow Ricka structure? So this is what I'm thinking about all the time. Did this structure get broken? Did this get broken? And when it happens is kind of important. Because obviously you want to be in an uptrend, but so first things first, this was our zone that I fuck with. And it closed inside and it spiked down, so it's like sketchy, but you see we spiked straight down to the initial balance low. And that's a like a big volume pull. This is a big liquidity pull. That's just a super long wick. So I'm like, okay. I got in the candle break. Could have got in a little aggressive, but I did not. And then, yeah, you can see we're just forming this uptrend, so this looks good. No need to move the stop loss. You know, this is what's happening. Got it right here at the initial balance middle, and then it, it just kind of went sideways, but it did spike up to this previous high. So like once we broke this and flipped this red candle, we could still look good to go up here, you know. Because this is obviously now this is a reversal. It's a wacky, goofy reversal, but it's a reversal. Yeah, the rest of the day was just dog shit. I mean, the whole day was dog shit, really, guys. Don't trade this stuff, man. But here's my P&L. He's my P&L. You know what I'm saying? First day's good. We're back on our feet, but we don't want to get too excited because each trade is independent of the last. That's gambler's fallacy. You can win 20 trades in a row. It doesn't mean you're going to lose, and it doesn't mean you're going to win the next trade. Because, the Monte Carlo thing, that's where, like, uh, the roulette wheel landed on, like, black, like, 100 times in a row or something. And they, people lost millions of dollars because they were like, oh, it's due to land on red. But okay, I'm not gonna find it, dude. But um, they kept saying, oh, it's gonna land on red. It has to land on red. But dude, statistics, the numbers will just do whatever they want. The market's gonna do whatever it wants. So I got two trades. I'm not trying to get cocky. I took pretty humble winnings today. Well, no, 400 is good. What was my first one though? It was at 8 o'clock, right here. Okay. This was again, dude, honestly not that great of a right here. Yeah, so we get a little push up. It's already sideways, pre-market. We made higher highs up here. Came down, we only made one push higher. So what I've been looking for lately too is um a push down to the zone that doesn't touch it, but that breaks. So in this case, it's a low because we're bullish. In this case, breaks the next high, so you get that low, breaks the next high. This one doesn't break up, but it's not as low as this one. So, and then when it does tap the zone, you want it to break through that because that's kind of like liquidity grabbing. I'm a liquidity guy now, I guess, dude. Grab that shit. Is liquidity ICT or is it just no? It can't be. I don't know. Everything is the same thing, just with different words. Okay. ICT is a scam. And then I got in market order at the close of the second one. And again, dude, look, like, come on. Just Bird in the hand, bird in the hand, bird in the hand. Take that. Take this, man. Protect your cat, not just to protect your capital, preserve your one-on-one, preserve your ratio, whatever that may be. So this, um, I don't know if I like trade of 8, bro. This is my risk. I ended up getting out below a 1-to-1. So that means the reason I'm taking 1-to-1 is because if I do that predictably, then I can account for any losses as long as I keep my win rate above 50%. If I'm taking 1 to 0.8, then I have to work harder and get over 50% to break even. But you can also target this high. That's what the strategy is. Target the high, and then you get pretty. What is this? 80 says 17 points. That's good. Or you can again ride it like I did, but just be better about. I mean, when you see that absorption, just fucking take your shit, man. When you see that big wick, when you see that John Wick, 23 points. That's like $1 billion. No, it's not. It's $46 times 10. But yeah, so here's what we learned today, dude. Um, here's what we learned today. This video is getting long, so let's learn this shit back. Okay. What's that? Okay, let's wrap this up, boys. But basically, both trades manage risk. No, manage trades. Both trades. I didn't take, you know, use your R to R. It's there for a reason, right? That's part of the plan. If you don't follow the plan, you ain't gonna make money, bro. Use, I mean, this is all kind of under follow the plan, but use the take profit. I didn't set my TP where it was supposed to be at that high in both cases. Yeah. So, but like, what does that mean? So managing my trade, moving stop loss. Why am I moving my stop loss? Because I'm scared that I'm going to lose all my profit. I'm scared it's going to turn into a loss. Why am I scared of a loss? Maybe I'm not confident in my setup. What does that mean? Back test more. Read the charts. Moving my stop loss, that could also mean if I'm scared of a loss, it just like, good heavens. Scared of red. And if I'm scared of red, there will be red. Does that make sense? If I'm scared of seeing a loss at all, I need to get a better understanding. I need to just be like, okay, we're gonna see red. That's just how it is. Do you remember the risk calculator, the expectancy chart? There's always red on there. No matter what. No matter how you randomize, there's gonna be red. Unless you're looking at like five trades, but that's not gonna happen. User risk reward, follow the plan. Trust the trade. Walk away from the screen if you have to. Plan, take profit, just all the same shit as risk to reward. Just follow your plan. That's part of the plan. If it's not, if your expected take profit isn't good for your risk to reward, just don't take it. I could have not taken this because the risk to reward was um, the risk was greater than the profit potential. That was my target. So I kind of got lucky that it went above at all. I was, again, this is kind of looking like a, you know, reversal upwards, but yeah, man. So just take some stuff home. What do I mean by this, dude? The formation of the zone falling. So this was the zone formation, and what it came down from, what formed the supply zone wasn't down here, right? Price was moving from up here. And what happened where price is moving from? High breaks. Break of this high. Break of this high. This trading platform is gonna make me geek out, dude. Um, that's just what I mean by that. Now it kind of pissed around here for a while, so that's not great. It would have been better if it like went like this and then just we went straight back up, but um, it had to consolidate a little bit. So this was a weird day. You might be, maybe I got lucky today. You should not trade stuff like this, but deuces.